Hello guys, today I'll be doing a tutorial on how to solve the Pyraminx. Okay, so I've got it scrambled, and now I'm going to show you how I'm going to call each piece. So the things here that turn, I'm going to call the tips, because they're on the tip of the Pyraminx. These pieces that are on the outer place, I'm going to call edge. And these ones that are directly next to the tip, which is connected to the tip, I'm going to call a center. So now that you know all of this, let's start. So the first step is solving the tips. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So now let's solve the tips. So what you want to do is look at your center that's in front of you. Now it's blue. Well, mine is blue. And you want to turn the tip until the blue matches up. So you can see this color and this color is the same. Now I'll do that for the next tip. So it's yellow, so I want to turn it. Oh, it's yellow, so it's matched. Turn it. It's red, so it's matched. And do it for the last one in the back. Turn it. It's not matched. Now it's matched. So that's the first step. The second step is now solving three centers. So to do that, you want to choose a color that's on the Pyraminx. Any color will do. I'll choose yellow, just for the sake of this tutorial. Now find all three yellow tips and put your fingers on it. Now, the side that connects all three tips will be the side you're going to be solving the yellow on, or whatever color you choose. So, you want to make sure that this center is yellow, this center is yellow, this center is yellow. So to do that, you want to turn this until the yellow comes up here. Same thing for over here, until the yellow comes up here. Once you have solved three centers, you can now move on to the next step. The next step, we're going to be solving the edges. So find that yellow side again and place it on the bottom. Now choose any yellow edge. I'll take this red and yellow and I'll place it on the red side. You also want to make sure that the red matches up with the red centers. You don't want to be like this so that the yellow matches with red. You want the red to actually match with the red. Now it sits over here. Now if I move this section, the edge doesn't move. But if I move this section, the edge moves. You want to move up the section that doesn't move the edge. So in this case, it's this one. Then you want to take the yellow here and put it over here. So you could just turn it like this. Now you want to move that section down. And you're going to see that the edge is now correctly inserted. Now we'll do this with this yellow and blue edge. So again, match the blue with the blue. Lift the section in which the edge is not inside. Match up the yellow with the yellow. Move it down. And now you can see the blue and yellow edge is now in the correct position. So we only have one last edge to insert. It's the green and yellow. So green and yellow. So we match up the green with the green, not the yellow, the green. We move the section in which the edge is not in, up, and then we move the top layer to match the yellow with the yellow, and then we move it down. And that's how you solve one side of the Pyraminx. Now I'm going to show you all of the last layer cases. The The first last layer case and most simple to solve is this one. I think you know how to solve that one. Very simple. Now this one is a bit different. So the first step, what you want to do is match up the centers with their correct side. Just like this. So we see red, green, blue. Now you want to look at all three edges. You're going to see that this one has one color that matches. This one also has one color that matches. This one has no colors that match. You hold this edge at the back. Now you're going to see that one matches and the other one doesn't. The one that doesn't match, move it down. The one that does match, move it down. And then the first one which you move down, move it back up. Then the second one you move down, move it back up. Now all that you have to do is reinsert the edge over here, like in the first step. So again, I'll show you it. You match the green with the green. Move the section which the edge is not in up. Match the yellow with the yellow. Move it down. And you've solved that case. Now this one is almost identical to the previous one. All that you do is you match up the centers again. So red with the red. Just like that. Again, you find the one that doesn't have any colors matching, and you put it at the back. But instead of starting on this side, you're starting on this side because this one doesn't match now. So basically, I'll show you it again. You move the one that doesn't match down, then the one that matches down, move the one that didn't match up, and then the one that did match up. And then you reinsert the edge. You match up the red with the red. Then you lift up the section in which the edge is not in. You align the yellow with the yellow, and you move it down. Very simple to solve. Now, this next one, what you're going to see is that all that we have to do is move these over to here, these two over to here, these two over to here. You just have to turn it like this, right? So on this one, you can hold it on any side. And first you want to find out how the edges have to turn. And you want to make sure that also the centers are aligned. So how do the edges have to turn? So in this case, they have to turn counterclockwise. And so what's the opposite of counterclockwise? Well, it's clockwise. So what we have to do is we have to turn the top layer clockwise, but not now, only when I tell you. So first you lift the right segment up, so this, you move it up, then you move it the direction that you just found out. So it has to go counterclockwise, so I have to go clockwise. So I turn it clockwise, move it down like this. Again, I go clockwise, move it up. Again, I go clockwise, move it down. As you can see, it is solved. Now, there's the other one, which is exactly the same case, but just, you go the other way. So I'll just show you it. So this one we have to go clockwise, so that means we need to go counterclockwise. So we move the right up, we go counterclockwise, because that's the direction we need to go. Move it down, counterclockwise, move it up, counterclockwise, move it down. See? It's solved. Now there's one last case I have to show you, and I'll just set it up. Okay, so here's the case. These two edges are flipped, while the back one is solved. So how do you fix it? It's pretty simple, but it might get a little complicated. So the first thing, you want to move the right side down. So what I'm telling you is the main Pyraminx algorithm. And you should already know it, but in case you don't, here it is. So it's right down, left down, right up, left up. That's the main Pyraminx algorithm. So you better practice this because it's going to be very important in your solving. If you want to learn like more advanced methods or some other things, this algorithm is very important. So I'll show you it again. It's right down, left down, right up, left up. So if you didn't catch that, I'll do it one last time. So it's right down, right up, left up. If you still didn't catch it, then just watch this segment over again. But you should get it the first time or at least the second time. So do it once. So right down, right up, left up. Then there's 4 last moves you have to do. You turn the top layer clockwise. You move the left side up. Top layer counterclockwise, left side down. So I'll just do it once again. So again, you do the main Pyraminx algorithm. If you didn't catch what it was before, just rewatch it, but you should know it now. What you do is you top layer clockwise, left side up, top layer counterclockwise, left side down. If you still didn't catch that, watch it again. It's the most complicated one, but you should have it. And if you solve your Pyraminx, then congratulations. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you next time.